This doesn't look right to me.
Let me see. No, that's
No,
correct.
we got it. We got it. Okay.
That's correct. Queer stars Daniel Craig. It's kind of a proxy to the author William Burroughs. The book Queer was written by William Burroughs, who was, well, let's be honest, he was an aging queen who was a drug addict. And the book Queer is kind of his autobiographical journey through South America or through Mexico and South America. And his affection for a young, beautiful man and what it's like to be gay at a time when that was not celebrated. It was dangerous. And it's about his delving into queer relationships and drugs and where that leads, and culminating in a bizarre, weird, drugged out experience experimenting with ayahuasca of all things. So it's directed by Luca I'm going to butcher the name. I'm sorry. Guadagnino, and stars Daniel Craig. This, I can say off the top, not necessarily a movie for me, even though I am a fan of William Burroughs. I was inspired by him in college. I used to listen to his cut up tapes. William Burroughs, like even made his fiction made its way into comics, which I purchased. So I'm familiar with William Burroughs' work. It's very weird. He, in a way, I think the best thing I can say about Queer, it captures the experience of, I don't know, I've never done ayahuasca, but captures what that experience may be like using digital effects. There is sex in the film with Daniel Craig and another young man, not underage, but younger than Daniel. So it's not something I choose to see necessarily. It's I applaud him for doing it. The best part of the film is the drug scenes where you see through his eyes the hallucinogenic visions, which are a weird melding of, I mean, it's like a drug trip or what it may be. I don't know. I've never done those kinds of drugs. This is a movie also that will be heralded during award season for Daniel Craig's brave performance as a gay man. And I don't even know if Daniel Craig is gay. I'm not sure.
No, he's married. He's
Daniel Craig is not. I really don't care about the personal lives of celebrities, but yeah, he goes there. Okay. I don't know if he'll be criticized because he's not gay, playing a gay man, whatever. But this is a movie that will be heralded and it's going to get praised during award season, but it's going to bomb at the box office, even though it's being put out by A24, which is the A24. A lot of people don't know is like a sub label to Warner Brothers. Okay. And they put out these prestige indie films, which this fits in the category. It's overly long. It's very gay and explicit in some scenes. I mean, they don't show it, but what's implied, it's Daniel Craig going down there. If that's what you want to see, sure. But not a film for me. I'd say 5 out of 10. I even give it a 5 out of 10 for the drug scenes at the end where they go and find someone to get to procure ayahuasca. So there it is. You're going to see this movie get overly praised during award season and no one will go see it. And that's and Alan, you're going to have to see it.
Yeah.
Because you vote in the CCA, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'll see it. He's married to Rachel Weisz, by the way. And so the way you're describing this is the issue I have with gay cinema at the moment. It's basically telling the same story over and over and over again. I liked Imitation Game was the first one that really stood out to me as a good one that I enjoyed. seems like I've seen this story, just the way you're describing it. I've seen this story way too many times, and I've had gay friends tell me that, there's more to the experience, the gay experience, than this subject. There's another coming out later this year called Better Man. It's the story of Robbie Thompson, or Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
But it's the story of the rock star who gets into drugs and life goes out of control, and then they find recovery, and then they resurrect their career. I liked Better Man, but I've seen Better Man at least 12 times. It's the similar story, and I feel like that's where the LGBT genre here is at, where it's just the same subject told over and over and over again, and I just want something new, and not yet another brave performance. And so I guess I'm gonna have to see it, but you're not telling me anything that stands out from all the other films like this, or the other stories like this.
I mean, the only selling point is Daniel Craig is in it, and the title, and the William Burroughs book actually got me interested, but the sex being overtly explicit and the drug stuff, this movie is going to not do well at the box office, but it will do well with award season, and then still not do well. It's not going to convince people. And you're right. I think that it's not like I haven't enjoyed movies that were relatable. I don't know that this is really relatable to me. I can tell you with definitively, it's not relatable to me. Not interested in drugs or gay sex. I'm just not. So, we'll see how it does, but it's getting a passable for the drug scenes. And if you're not interested in the subject matter, don't go see it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, at Christmas, when we review Better Man, it's going to be the same review. I liked it. It's got great music, but it's still the same story about the drugged out rocker who finds redemption, and brings his career back to life. There you go.